What's up, guys? It's Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com. It is Thursday night. It is Arma night. We got the team here. We're starting a little bit late because I screwed up, but here we are. What's that? Time is hard and math is hard. So we didn't have a chance to do our pre-session chat, so you guys get to hear a little bit about that as we start here. And then we'll go from there. So we are playing a session on a new map tonight, a map we have never been on before. Oh, yeah. Guys, welcome to Cambodia.
So it's a real Cambodia?
It's real Cambodia. Yes, we're going to Cambodia. So, what'd you say, Nillers? Yep. So, tonight's mission is going to be a search and destroy, and then escape. So I need someone to take over the squad lead position.
Get out of slots.
Yeah, if you're in a slot, get out. Squad leader only, please.
No, did you want to do it this time? I get to last week.
Say what? Are you in a fishbowl?
Possibly. Is my mic bad?
You sound fine.
Sounds different.
Hang on.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Mess with it.
Beep boop.
Who's taking SL?
All right, we're going to make MG bot choose.
See, wasn't that you? Didn't you want it?
What? I don't trust myself with that yet.
Alright.
It's been a while, Snow. It's been a while.
Let's see what
Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it.
No,
Let's see what
he's
already typing MG bot.
He's already typing.
Nope.
We're already typing.
He's already
Luzon was
No.
Luzon. You weren't squad lead last week. You were team lead, right?
Oh, it is AK.
That's right.
Wait,
No, I'm gonna redo it because Izzadane was a fire team leader last week. I'm gonna give him a shot at doing squad lead too. So hang on.
This is
Oh,
bullshit.
my.
This is
Sounds
bullshit.
good.
I protest.
What are you gonna
Well,
protest?
yeah, you're protesting nothing.
I protest. I want squad lead.
Okay. you were able to.
Rigged. Rigged.
What the
I
hell?
think so too.
I paid MG bot.
All right, so somebody has to figure out the chances of probability there for that to happen twice like
Wait,
that.
oh
but-
shit, I messed up. I'm curious to see what happens. If it's AK again, he's winning a lottery ticket right now. Okay,
Nope.
never mind.
No, okay.
We're right.
All right, AK, you are our squad leader. Take your slot.
God help us all.
Oh my God! Somebody came online.
Giggity.
What? Why would you be online?
That's called Pornhub.
Okay, demonetized on YouTube immediately.
www.pornhub.com.
Oh God, don't no.
Okay.
Link in the description below.
No, there is not a link in the description below.
Why not?
Okay,
Alright, engineer. Wait, what's okay? Search and destroy. You said.
search and destroy, then evade.
Well,
Okay,
well,
do-
hey, fine, Nillers.
What?
Pick a team. Team together.
I'm just gonna ask if we need an engineer and a pilot. I'm guessing engineer. 'Cause
Well,
we're
it's
destroying
it's
the-
destroy, so you need an engineer.
Well, that's now the question is.
Liz,
pilot.
You know.
Engineer.
No, you're gonna be dropping in via Halo.
Okay, it's not decision. Just call out position.
Oh God.
What?
Call out position, not names.
Alright, who wants to be medic? Well, who's allowed to be medic? Just officers, right?
No.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I thought
As long as you know how to do it.
Members plus, but we I mean Izzadane is recruit by title, but that's going to be changing soon. So
Oh, okay. Well, glad to know.
The party.
I try not to be part of the party.
we've tried to kick you out of the party.
Yeah,
Alright, Izzadane, how about this? You be my FTL today.
Oh boy.
See you in snow. Go ahead, Rifleman. Alright.
Snow. There you go.
I was working on it. I went to go click on A1 Rifleman in the first slot, and C beat me to it.
Hey.
Damn it, C.
No C.
We happy?
C Snow.
All right,
I've never been happy.
here we go.
No, we're missing a Conan pilot and a rude.
Rude
Yeah, no Rude and no Conan's on vacation and Rude is working. Is that what he's doing? I forget what he's doing today.
he's
Police academy thing.
attending a ceremony.
Attending a ceremony, is that what you said?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Graduation or something.
Yes.
What do you basically get forced to go to?
Yeah, you know. I
He's
understand.
graduating in police academy.
He used the word have to, and I was like, well, do you have to? And he's like, yeah. I'm like,
We have a suggestion from Twitch: nuke it all and then go home.
oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, yeah, let's do it.
Great.
I mean, we have the nukes.
We have drones.
We
And
have,
we have their mom.
We have the power.
We have the meat.
And silence.
Demonetized for advertising.
Brand identification. Yeah, we
Silence for radios.
any day now, Arma. There is a nuke mod. That is true. Hot mics no.
Did it break?
I don't think so. I don't know what's going on.
I was kicked off.
Same.
I'm still on the load screen.
Load screen.
Map broke.
Yeah, because I was just on it today.
It's just
Stand by.
Did you rejoin the server?
Do you want me to force quit out?
No, just stand by.
Okay.
I actually think I know what the problem is. Give me 1 second here.
Kill it?
You're gonna get kicked. You can stay in Arma. It's fine. Do it. You're gonna get kicked off the server real quick here.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that connecty thing you guys all do.
What?
Beyond me.
You don't know how to do the connecty thing? Is that what you said?
If I stay on Arma,
Go to your launcher. There's a copy button.
no, too late. Too late. It's literally too much work for me.
What the fuck was that?
Who keeps honking their horn?
I
Still
don't
hits
know.
the horn of failure.
Yes.
Someone's got a
That-
rubber chicken.
That was the horn of failure.
Yes. Would you like to hear the horn of victory?
Yeah, absolutely. Those who watch the stream will be right back.
No,
Gonna
not
do
Mike.
a quick restart.
Waiting for a response. I don't know if you actually want to hear it or not.
Oh yeah, for sure. Had one of those too.
Actually, I have a green shirt that's just in a Atari controller with respect on it, but everyone just looks at me weird because I'm too young.
Well, Atari
I grew up with them. It counts, right?
Atari's making a revival, except is nowhere near the same company that was before. I forget who.
Yeah.
Someone else owns the trademark now. I forget who it is. And they actually, when they acquired the trademark, they legally changed their business name to be Atari after that. And I forget who they were originally.
I do know they're trying to make a attempt at the console market again.
They are. The Atari box. It's actually an Android-based box. So I'm curious to see what it is.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to fail miserably.
It's supposed to let you play all of the original 2600 games. I mean, all of them, even the obscure ones.
Oh, does it include Custer's Revenge?
I have no idea.
Google.
Yeah, if it says all Atari games, I'll be disappointed if that doesn't have the porn games on there.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's difficult to emulate Atari 2600. I mean, you can do 100% emulation on like your watch these days.
Yeah, very. I wonder if they're going to include the 5270. Was it 5600?
No, I don't remember. There was a 7800. I remember that one.
Yeah, that one actually had like what, 8-bit graphics?
Yep, and then after that came the Atari ST, which is their attempt at an actual desktop computer.
And then the Jaguar happened.
The Jaguar, quite honestly, for its was ahead of its time.
Just manufacturing problems.
Manufacturing problems and advertising problems, but that's Atari for you.
And I think it was actually too far ahead because notice a lot of the complaints for developers is that we don't know how to use this tech.
Yeah. And in some ways, the same thing was true of the Dreamcast. When the Sega Dreamcast came out, the reason it failed is the developers had a hard time getting on board with it.
Yeah, because most consoles were 32-bit at the time, weren't they?
Yes. Yep, for sure. I mean, some were still 16-bit at the time.
Jeez, yeah.
I mean, the Sega Genesis, which was the top console at the time, the only way you got 32-bit capable games is if it was the little CD player thing, that deck that you snapped to the top of the Genesis.
No, the 32X was the 32-bit system. The CD was something else.
I thought wasn't the 32-bit, didn't the 32-bit games require CD because of the number of assets
Actually, no, there were some games that utilized both the Sega CD and the 32X, but basically used the 32-bit processor to allow for more color depth and higher frame rates for the FMV games.
Right, I'm not talking about the standalone, though. I had the standalone 32X, which was just a console in of its own. I'm talking the original Sega Genesis had a thing that you snapped the Sega Genesis into, and then to the right of the Genesis was a CD drive.
Yeah, that's a Sega CD.
Yeah.
I don't think it was 32-bit, though.
It had to have been, because the one that followed that, the actual CD standalone unit, was a full 32-bit system, and it played the same games.
I mean, it might have been integrated with 32-bit processors, but I'm pretty sure...
That's my guess.
I'm pretty sure it used the 16-bit processor from the Genesis.
It might have. It might have just been a handoff, though, because if I remember correctly, you basically were snapping another game console into your Genesis, and the Genesis was just acting as a handoff for most of the I.O. It wasn't really doing any processing at that point. I just remember a friend of mine had one, and I thought it was cool, and he brought it over once. And I remember playing, of all things... go ahead and connect and slot in what you were before, by the way. I remember, of all things, I got addicted to the Cliffhanger video game, but only the CD version. Like, there was a cartridge version, and there was the CD version, too. And the CD version had all of the quote-unquote 3D scenes where you were snowboarding down the mountain and so forth. And that was not available on the actual cartridge version because it did, at the time, it did this fancy, sprite zooming that nobody uses anymore.
Got addicted to cocaine once.
I do know that they were planning a Sega Neptune, which is essentially just a standalone 32X console, which they scrapped for the Saturn.
Yeah.
So I've been talking this whole time. My mic's been muted.
Good job.
So I found the what you're talking about, the Genesis CDs first-party mods, where you actually clip them into the top. But yeah, I was saying that I remember getting my regular Nintendo as a Christmas gift in the '80s.
Yep.
And then I'm staring at my Super Nintendo box right now. We don't have the regular Nintendo box anymore, which now I wish I still did.
I think one of my favorite games of all time for a 32-bit system, well, it's just in general, really, would actually be on the PlayStation. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh
Oh yeah, that was good.
I've got that.
Easily
on-
the best
yeah.
soundtrack of a video game of all time.
I still have that soundtrack on my computer.
Metal Gear Solid.
No, doesn't even come close.
No,
No.
there is no game that compares to Symphony of the
Do,
Night.
do you guys remember? I think it was PlayStation 2. It may not have been the original PlayStation. There was a game. I think it was U.S. Navy SEALs.
Yes, SOCOM.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I
Yeah,
don't have that.
the game actually came with a. It must have been PS2 because the headset was USB. It actually came with a USB headset, so you can actually talk. This was like this innovative, amazing technology where you could play a game and actually talk to the other players.
Well, it was crazy because the PS2 was the first one to do like online gaming other than the Dreamcast. Yeah, but the Dreamcast didn't last for very long. Like
Who are we
all
missing?
the servers are gone.
I think we're missing you
Like,
still, isn't? And
I
AK.
have-
Or
I
AK's
have
here.
I
AK's
have
not in this
4
line.
Dreamcasts, I think, in my house.
You actually have an actual Dreamcast?
I do.
Awesome.
Move AK into the slot.
It's in a box upstairs where all my other games and whatnot are. I've got like 15 controllers, but I love video games.
Yep.
And a friend of mine gave it to me, and I was just like, all right, cool. And then I ended up with like 2 extras because I played around with them. Like I've taken a few apart. Same thing with my PS2s. I've got like 4 of those.
Are they all the fat ones or the slim ones or both?
I have 2 fat ones and 1 slim one that's modded from like years and years ago, so I could actually play one of my European games on it.
I still have a original PlayStation 1 and fat PlayStation 2.
Yeah, me too.
I thought I got rid of the PlayStation 1. I was really sad because I always loved that console because I grew up with it, but turns out it's just on the top of my shelf the whole time.
Well,
In
the
the
thing is,
closet.
I don't play. Like right now, I can't play any of my PS3 or PS1 games because I don't have my PS3 right now because that's over at Sloan's house.
Okay, few things on Twitch and YouTube. Wolfmania asked, Funo, do you have a mission in mind? If so, I have an idea. We actually do have a mission in mind. We'll be playing one. Sloanify says, new mic sounds amazing, Funar. Thank you, Sloanify. Duck asked me to turn the team up a little bit, and I did, but some people are just naturally quiet on TeamSpeak. Why is there a high-pitched beeping noise in the background of your mic, AK?
That's AK.
That's AK.
And then, what else was there? I missed somebody. Oh, and Duck also said he's voting for a armored convoy tonight. We won't be doing an armored convoy. Stop it, AK. We won't be doing armored convoy tonight. Okay, is that everybody? Just need Izzadane to slot up in his FTL slot?
Yeah, I'm still launching.
Yep, no worries.
AK is behind.
What?
You're behind.
Actually, sadly, never played Symphony 9 on the PlayStation 1. I didn't discover it until, can't remember when, so after I got my 360 because they ported it to that.
I have
The arcade.
I have the green label version of it, but I got it for Christmas in the '90s, like a couple years after it came out.
I am not ashamed to admit the fact that I was hopelessly addicted on the PlayStation 2 to all the Crash Bandicoot games.
Oh,
I
I
see. I think I have one of those on PlayStation 1.
Did you see they just re-released all of them on PS4?
It remastered too.
I did, actually. Yeah.
Remastered.
I actually have it.
It's on my list.
Speaking of Crash Bandicoot, its sister series, Spyro. Love that series.
Oh yeah, I've got
Only the
that on,
PlayStation 1 versions. All the rest are kind of garbage.
We have
Once
all
they
the
went
PS1
3D, it kind of went
versions.
crap. Like the original 3D version was kind of, it was good, but after that, yeah.
It's after it left Insomniac Games and went to Universal, went to shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it took me a while to get all of them for the PS1, but I have them all.
Okay, quiet for TeamSpeak Initiative. It'd be so funny though, driving down the road, and listening to Frozen, and boom, RPG. Yes, it would. We just lost Sea Captain. And we wait for Zeus to initialize. Hopefully it doesn't take long. This map is actually not that large. So the team is, in case you missed it earlier, the team is going to be in Cambodia this evening. And they will be doing a search and destroy mission. They're going to have a facility that they need to destroy armaments as well as weapons caches. And then they need to basically GTFO and get to extract before they are discovered, captured, and destroyed themselves.
That terrain is terrible. If you walk down it, it has like this.
Well, that's the parallax mapping.
Yeah, you're on the edge of the map over here, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
on the
parallax
edge of
mapping.
death.
quite possibly.
Hey, my bike works! Yay!
And a little bit of trivia is that my fiance's family comes from Cambodia and lost a lot of family due to the communist uprising there.
Nice.
So I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to spawn the Ace Arsenal. Where did Nillers go?
Like, oh,
He
And
died.
Millers
freaking.
and he kept them both died.
Brooke Nillers.
So what is the speed under for walking? What would that be under?
What?
What is the speed for walking, like when you walk or run?
WS.
Half.
Well, for some reason, my
Let me know if that box is not an Arsenal. It should be the Ace Arsenal, though.
No.
Not working?
No.
It's a regular box.
Interact with it.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, I had the option to, if you interacted with this.
No, okay, let me bring it back then.
All right. So what is the key
Oh,
under
ace
for
interaction,
movement
okay.
Oh,
other than,
ace.
WS?
Stand by.
I don't think this one.
That's a different one.
There we go.
That's
Yep,
a little
it's
weird.
working. There's a slightly different UI.
Yeah,
No loadouts.
Duck. What's going on over there?
Miller's
No.
good AK.
All the loadouts are gone.
My loadout.
I can load a normal Arsenal instead.
Yeah,
What
No,
we should do is
let's
load
just
an
get
old
used to this.
Arsenal.
But this
Arsenal.
one
Here,
sorts
there-
them
there-
by mod all by
Save it
by
as a loadout
default.
here.
Well, I'll leave it. I'll do another one. Stand by, Nillers.
I'm kind of dead.
Stand by.
This has
I
more
like-
UI space. I like this one.
Icarus's suggestion.
I spawned both, so if you want to use the new one, that's fine. If you want to use the old one, it's there.
Well, we can easily grab the stuff out of the old one and save it on the new one.
Yes, you can. What is going on, Nillers? Why are you shooting up in the sky?
What?
Why is Luzon going down the hill now? What is going on?
I'm flying. I'm parachuting.
What the hell is going on?
This guy too. Did I just see a parachute?
You did, yes.
Okay, I see Neeler's glitching out.
I don't know what Nillers is doing, but he's like falling through the terrain.
Hey, Isidane,
Yeah.
where is that under in the control list?
What?
The movement speed.
What for going to like
Okay,
combat pace? Or-
TRYK
Yeah.
Marpat.
It should be movement.
In the level.
It's by C by default, I believe.
I can't seem to get Nillers to come back. I keep teleporting him over here to you guys, but he keeps like flying away. I don't know what the hell's going on with him.
Bring him somewhere where I can shoot him.
I'm going to teleport him somewhere else. Hang on, stand by.
And there it is.
What the hell's going on, Nillers?
Yeah.
I don't think multicam's gonna be appropriate for this environment.
So both C and Nillers are having the same thing happen to them. I don't know what the hell's going on because I keep seeing them. Do you guys see them like fly away?
I was in a parachute
Yes.
in water.
Same.
Ooh, what the hell?
And then I get kicked for the same error.
Hey, TRYK Marpat Wood is doing it.
I got a screenshot of Neeler's floating in the air though, so that's cool.
Yeah, when you come in, I'll try to kill you, and then you should just go to the respawn point then.
I think there's a bigger issue at foot.
I think so too. That's really bizarre, though. These guys are perfectly fine.
Don't say that.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
Why do I have a tight missile? Get out of here.
I'll put the fuck out of my session.
Let me know when you're in Nillers. It's possible the spawn point is too close to the edge of the map.
And it's kicking them off.
Yeah, I've seen them do that
Okay.
before. Nope, he's here now.
So,
Look what's on this helmet.
Nope, he's not. Stand by, Nillers. Just don't move or anything.
is this supposed to be like a stormtrooper?
I don't know.
I think
Looks
it's supposed
very
to be a
silly.
stormtrooper.
Like, I know the symbol, but it's like, why is it here?
Oh, and he's dead.
It's definitely a stormtrooper.
Not only are they dead, but they're in the ground dead. Don't spawn yet, guys.
Oh, God. And he's gone.
Alright, go ahead and spawn now. You should spawn on Isidane.
Oh,
Ow.
they're flying again.
I took damage.
Took damage.
There's blood on the ground.
All these outfits changing are killing me. These are the most hodgepodge outfits I've ever seen. It's like out of the uniforms, man.
Is that jungle?
You're me? Or
Yeah, this is Cambodia. This is the jungle.
What's
Which,
your uniform?
What do you have?
It's default and native.
I see them.
I see them floating. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
It's
they're
like water
shooting
on
me in
the
from the
What it-
A lot of drugs.
Whatever's going on, Nillers and C are definitely affected. Nillers is hot miking.
Who's hot miking?
Can they not unhot it?
Yeah, whatever's going on, it's doing the same thing to both Nillers and Sea Captain.
If I walk over here and they spawned on me.
Hey, AK,
You know,
what do we want for gear?
Your call, Nillers. We can change maps. It definitely seems to be a map issue. I don't know why, though. These guys are not experiencing the same issue. Let's see what happens when C lands. I teleported you both up into the sky. What's interesting is Nillers' parachute is still falling, but he's not attached to it anymore.
I see the parachute.
But okay, the chem
I
I'm
see
wearing is
him way up further than that one there.
talking. But okay, the chem I'm wearing is just Tanoa stuff. Apex, NATO. I just see, Tanoa terrain objects, so it makes sense to use Tanoa camo.
okay,
It's just the parachute.
stand by.
Yes, that blue camo will be perfect.
I know, right?
It's like, why does blue camo even exist? You don't blend into anything.
Wait, Nillers, you're saying that the Freedom was in the sky? The Freedom's not even on the map. Anywhere.
Do they have the
He
map?
said he noticed us on the Freedom.
Hey, come stand by me, Izadine.
So why doesn't my ace control work for this?
The team is standing on the ground. They're standing on the grass.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no water on this map. There's no ocean.
It's just Tanoa for
People
me.
loading a secondary map.
Both Nillers and C are saying that they're seeing water. C is saying that Tanoa is loading for him.
Do they actually have the map?
Yeah, it's in the mod set. They wouldn't be able to connect it all if they didn't have it.
Hey, is it in?
We can switch
Yeah.
maps.
Yeah, let's. Why don't you guys save your loadouts? We're gonna switch to Tanoa proper for this mission, just to. It will. This is weird. I don't know what this could be. I was on it all day today, and I had to create the sandbox mission on it.
Oh, yeah, touche.
Oh yeah, what do you want? Snow?
Well, I guess
what
you
is-
and you're gonna have to figure it out with whoever it is, CCAP and Millers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre.
I'm waiting. What is the logo for NATO?
Nillers isn't talking. That's why I can't
The
hear him.
blue
He's
star.
he's chatting on our Discord server.
No, that's for RHS. The stuff that I'm wearing is Tanoa stuff, so it's like the
Did you guys all save?
No, man.
Oh,
little circle
upside
to be
down
just-
view. Okay.
yeah, just sort of by mod. All the vanilla stuff is first.
Alright, I'll load that after we get kicked.
Give me the all clear.
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 Anyone not clear?
I'm opaque.
Stand by.
How the
It was like 20 shots to the face.
Luzon, how did you not die?
I think we were already out of the server.
That was the strangest thing ever. I don't know why Nillers and C were seeing water and the Freedom. The Freedom's not even on the map anywhere. It's like you're.
saying the Freedom was on the map, but it didn't like show the actual Freedom.
Oh, the map marker might be there. That might have been my
Yeah,
bad.
the map marker was
Yeah,
there. So.
I may have not deleted the map marker, but the Freedom itself is definitely not on the map, and there is no water anywhere on the map.
Yeah, as I say, doesn't explain the water thing.
Yeah, there's no water anywhere on the map except for like a few like really really shallow riverbeds.
The only issue I've seen that people had before is when they didn't have the map somehow.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be connected to the server if that was the case. So, the server would kick you.
Well, the error that we were both getting is put in the Discord. So, no,
That is
what that is.
really
that's-
messed up.
That's what's kicking me though.
All right. We'll figure that out off stream. We're doing the same mission. We'll just do it on Tanoa.
And then there was
How
one.
bizarre! Just so.
I mean,
weird.
it is MG, so it wouldn't be MG without a issue.
I can't even think what that would be though. For them to, because C was saying he was actually loading up Tanoa. It was not loading the Cambodian map.
Like, did you actually see the Tanoa terrain, or?
I
didn't see the
saw-
terrain, but I saw it on the map. Like the
So
map
for
stuff.
me, the map
Okay,
looks
so-
very familiar, but I don't. For me, I don't think it was. It might. Have
it
been
was
Tanoa.
Tanoa.
No, I definitely had this issue before. It was with the Bornholm map in my previous group. We used Steam Workshop, and I was subscribed to it. So I actually had the keys and everything to connect to the server, but it didn't actually download the map itself. But I had the exact same issue where it was displaying Altus, but nothing but water was rendering. So I don't know if it's a similar issue.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
if we were using the workshop or if we were using Play with 6 or something like that, but I mean, Resilio doesn't it doesn't miss
Yeah,
files.
that's what that's what I was wondering. So it's the only issue I can see.
All right, we're waiting for C. Just C. Okay.
I
What
didn't
is
know I was supposed to join.
Yep.
You're fired.
what is the map actually called? Like, obviously Cambodia or something.
It's
but
Leon. It's got a really long name. I can't pronounce it.
It's a crappy French name because French Indochina.
what
This
I'm doing
essentially,
is
yeah.
looking for the folder.
I can pronounce it, but I gotta be looking at it.
Oh, the folder in the mod set is PKL P. It's 3 letters. I believe it starts with P. Solidify says wouldn't be Armanite a few hiccups. That's for sure. Wouldn't be Armanite. I
PKL.
think it's PKL.
I have Pook, which I know is for something else.
People love our
Where are
patties.
we talking about your chair again?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 4 letters. PREI. Papa Romeo
yeah.
Echo Indigo.
Yeah, yeah. I have that. It's all there. Yep, I have all that. That is the most bizarre incident I've ever seen. Alright, we're all good. Take 2.
I don't even have a guess as to what that could have been.
Probably
Alright.
just a bug in the game.
I don't know. It's almost like they loaded... Because when you connect to the server and you download the map gets cached on your computer for a period of time. And then as Arma determines that that cache is bad, it deletes it and then re-downloads it again.
So, the first time I was kicked, what happened was it loaded, everything was loading, and then when it completed, it had the normal errors that you click off. But when I clicked off, it took me back to the lobby, and I had to hit continue again to load it again. And then
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yes.
See, that's what happened. to
That
me
is
the first
weird.
time when the game crashed, when it wouldn't load. And when we restarted the server, it worked just fine. So if I had to bet, if we restarted the server again, it would probably work.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that, though. We'll
Yeah.
play on that. We'll try that map next week. It's actually a really, really interesting map. There's a lot of...
I was actually looking forward to it.
yeah, it's going to be a really good map for, like, fog-covered ground, late at night, night vision, sneaking in the jungle.
Sorry, AK.
It's all right.
All
We'll,
right, so
we'll do it
let's
next
go.
week. Yeah, it would not be the team, and it would not be a Thursday night if there wasn't some type of issue. And Arma was updated this week too, so all bets are kind of off there too. But this is a known working map. We know this is fine. As we wait for... There we go. Yeah, Arma updated yesterday. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So, yeah, we're dealing with yet another new version of Arma too, so... And we know what that does. I think we'll be fine now.
Anybody else getting 4 FPS right now?
8.
I'm getting 16.
40.
70?
So let it process. Sometimes a processing thing. Well, the lower your setting,
85%.
well, the lower you set your settings, the more CPU it tries to use. The higher you try to set your settings, the more GPU it tries to use. The threshold is between medium settings. Fun fact.
Well, I've never had to set it 4 FPS. This is...
Okay, so the full box is our standard arsenal. The empty box is the Ace arsenal if you guys want to give it a shot.
Oh, there's a separate box.
Yeah.
It loads a lot faster than normal
It loads a lot faster for
Yes.
sure.
I can't even get it to load.
Oh, you have to ace interact with it.
Oh,
It's ace, so it's ace interact.
of course it would be. Oh, wait.
MNP, guys.
I
Except
think
now
I
I
think
have...
the normal ace option.
You'll probably have to load your profile in the original arsenal and come over here and save it in the ace one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. They moved.
Is the stream frozen? No, it shouldn't be.
So I have to import. No, export.
Load. Get your whatever you have. You gotta go to the other arsenal. Load it up there. Bring it here, and then go to loadout and save it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'm gonna go fly away. And who's hot micing? Snow is.
Me, I'm trying to close it because it's dead.
Cannot hot it.
No.
I'm gonna go do setup. I'm not sure. It's gonna take me a few extra minutes because I had everything planned out on the other map. I'll be back.
I don't understand.
MMP, right?
I think this frame rate might just be the carrier right now.
Yeah, that is a thing too.
All right, so tonight's mission is going to be a search and destroy, and I really wanted to use the Cambodian map tonight, but we'll make do here. I think I'll use the small island down here. We're very rarely down here, so. Except it's a little too populated. I want an area that's not quite as heavily populated, so let's... I'm going to fly around a little bit and find a good place to do this. I sort of want one of the small towns, I think. We can do comms Bravo. A little too open, though. There is actually a town I have in mind now that I'm thinking about it. Just need to remember where it is. Or we could do something in a more industrial setting. That's always interesting. No, we're going to use this. We're going to use the industrial area here. So I'm going to spawn in a bunch of equipment. I would use a porter and airfield. It's going to... Wolfmania on YouTube just said a porter and airfield. I would use a porter and airfield, but... the scope of this mission was supposed to be relatively small. Yeah, that's new. So I think we're going to use this industrial area and we're going to load it up with guys. So I'm going to build a ammo dump like I usually do with just the regular old supplies. Bad Pilot says, hello, have I missed much? You missed us restarting the server and you missed Nillers and Sea Captain crashing, so... You're actually just in time. Welcome to the stream, Bad Pilot. It would not be Thursday night after an update without some kind of mess. So the team is going to be going up against Black Order tonight. They weren't originally going to go up against Black Order, but it's actually been a while since we've used those guys, so we're going to use them tonight. Because it's fun. And I'm going to spawn in a bunch of stuff. Wasn't able to catch the other streams this week. Got real sick after my finals. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bad Pilot. Hope you're feeling better. There is something going around here too. Like there was a good 2-3 weeks that I kept losing my voice, and it was bad. It was really bad. And I mean, there was plenty of times where I would start to speak, and literally, no sound would come out. Like there was no audio, no audio at all, and that sucked. We're gonna do this, stack some stuff up. We'll get some explosives out here too, and also some launchers, and also a bunch of other fun stuff. So this will be the ammo dump the team is looking for. Funar voice cracks were cute. I'm glad you think so. All right, let's see here. I want to put a bunch of stuff on here. I don't want to go too crazy, but I do want to put enough stuff out here to make it interesting. We also want to put out some ace equipment boxes as well. Crazy is fun, Black Pilot 2. Very true, very true, very true. So miscellaneous items is always fun, because that ends up being flares and stuff like that. And when they destroy the cache, the flares literally just go everywhere. So as I said, the team is going to be fighting Black Order tonight, so we're going to go ahead and spawn a few Black Order vehicles. They don't know they're whoops. I hate when that happens. They don't know that they're fighting Black Order. At least not yet. So a couple military police vehicles here parked in front of the ammo bin. We'll put a couple other miscellaneous vehicles in the area. They've basically taken control of this area, is the intent here. It'd be a flare raid. They'll just need some techno music. Yep. It's true. Oh, flare rave. That's even better. Yes. I'm just placing some static vehicles. Then I'll place the units. And I'm probably going to have more than one location for this too, so... I also want to lock these vehicles. I don't necessarily want the team to be able to use them. That is standard operating procedure for our missions, is not to use enemy vehicles, but in the heat of battle, there are moments of weakness where people jump into vehicles. And bad things happen. Okay, I need a couple quad bikes. Just trying to be kind of just miscellaneous stuff around here. And then we'll drop our Black Order units. So we're going to do a research division. Oops, wrong group. Let's see here. We'll do a military police group. We'll do an armed patrol. We're going to do a couple of these, actually. They're going to be happy walking people in a straight line. And they're going to do a box patrol around this area. like so. Not that it ultimately matters, because they're going to end up having their own path as time goes on, which is perfectly fine. We'll do a weapon squad. Do a weapon squad, and there'll be another group of happy walking people. Millers wants to try his new night vision. Yes, he does. So he is going to get that opportunity tonight. We do have new version of Ace tonight, which adds a new set of night vision goggles. That I'm sure Nillers wants to try out. Do they get their own boxes during a box patrol? Do they get their own boxes? No, they don't. They get their own lunch boxes. How's that sound? And then I'm going to have a fire team do a walking patrol. Why are they already alerted? It's interesting. So they're going to follow that area. A box is a box. That is true. And then the town over here, we're going to go ahead and spawn a garrison of civilians. Just to keep it interesting. We'll do a scanning radius of, how about 240-ish. Maximum buildings, we'll fill that up. Units per building, we want to do 2. And maximum units, I think I'll do maybe about 35-ish. And that should give us a bunch of civilians in the town there. You never realized how odd the word box is. So it wouldn't be Black Order without a couple of helicopters. And we will use... I gotta find a good place for a helo, though. We'll put one over here. This is flat over here, right? No, it's not flat. Okay, that's not gonna work. This area is, though. Flat-ish, anyway? Nope, that's actually up on a hill, too. How about up here? So I'm going to do a couple of these. And these guys are not going to stay here. They will be specifically for the AI to decide to do stuff, as they often do. Sloan, box, cube, square. You know, whatever. So we're going to do a couple of armed vehicles in this area as well. And they're just going to sit kind of on the outskirts here as if they were... Whoa, not flipping in the air. Let's try that again. We're going to put one here. Put a Mark 19 here. And lastly, to keep things interesting, we're going to break out an old friend, so to speak. We will create, if I can find it, a device. Let's see how many of our team members remember what the device means. And up here we'll do a transport. Put a truck next to it. We will lock it. Wish I could put the device in there, but with the benches I can't. And I'm going to put a couple of guys around the device as well. we'll do not a fire team, we'll do an armed patrol in the front and an armed patrol in the back. Don't know where they're going to go. They might stay there, they might move around, who knows, I guess we'll just let them do it. So that is primary objective. And we got our civilians out there. I'm going to mark the objective. And then we'll create... where is my marker? It's this one. Primary. We'll also throw some civvies, extra civvies down as well. Not quite as many though. So we did maximum of 35. We'll do like 15 in this area. 13 works too. And I want to throw some over here. Same number. Yeah, I know I can disable simulation on that. I just don't think it would look good. If that particular Black Order truck didn't have the bench seats in the back of it, it would be fine. Then I could just lower it in place. Or even attach it to it. But since it has the bench seats, it'll look silly having it in there. And I don't have a Black Order themed, just straight up flatbed. Does not exist in our mod set, or just doesn't exist in general. Throw another couple of vehicles in here. So I think that's it for that area. I haven't seen any civilians spawn outside. It's possible those buildings are not spawnable. So, simple objective. Team has to go in, search and destroy. Intel is going to indicate that there are supplies there and possibly a stolen piece of equipment from CSAT. And it'll be up to the team to ascertain what that is. And we're going to go from there. So, single objective. Should be a relatively short mission. But it'll be a good one too. So, let's go back to... Whoa. Let's go back to the team. I teleported myself into the aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I see my face, so it's weird.
Both models are fine, no gas mask.
I like Deleuze's squad lead. He lets me have it.
Oh, not normally. I yell at you and then you take it in your backpack until we get the put it back on.
Exactly.
So the
and then you just give up.
The statement is entirely semi-false.
Notice,
Fuck you.
as my medic, if he has a gas mask on when he asks for help, don't heal him.
Overdose him.
Yeah, overdose him.
Just be like, wait, you gotta hold still.
And that's when you realize I actually have mustard gas on me, and that's why I wear the gas mask.
Why are things
Who's
getting...
carrying my extra box?
Can anyone actually do that?
Oh crap! I was supposed to do that.
Sometime later.
Alright guys, I'm back.
I'm waiting for
Oh,
the
God.
sometime
And
later
it's
to load.
6
We're all
a.m.
having issues.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're all running at like 3 FPS right now.
No, we're not. Don't say all.
Oh, the no night vision is amazing.
Fucking glowing. That's fucking awesome.
Holy crap!
Who's got the red cat
They
eyes?
are. Holy shit.
Look at his eyes.
How does that work?
Do you all have them?
How do you do that?
Zombie with glowing eyes.
It's just
Go
wrong.
all the way to the bottom for the zombie glowing eyes.
That's
How
just...
do you get the glowing eyes? I must know.
Go to face.
No. I'm talking about in the actual texture file.
Oh, they probably just have the fucking alpha, or the like fucking whatever you call it, to the
Yes,
max.
we're now the zombie squad.
You're gonna have to send me that texture file in the future. I must look at it.
Alright, new order, everybody.
Which section?
Mandatory glowing eyes.
The glow.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna call veto on that one.
But it's so. If we all do it, it's fucking operator.
The enemy just sees a bunch of
That-
glowing eyes in the forest and shit the pants.
That's like some military medical experiment gone very, very wrong.
Go into the faces and go to the bottom. There's 6 options.
We've all been genetically modified to scare the
Remember
crap out of the
face
enemy.
death after this. The enemy will remember.
Well, it's funny because during the day they're normal eyes, and then when they fucking turn it to night, it's just like what the fuck.
I am so going to change the apocalypse mission so all the zombies use that face.
There's 6
Oh,
faces.
never
so-
play that game again.
Yeah, no, that's happening. That's going to be a thing.
Sleep ever again.
I
You're-
couldn't sleep before, so we're okay.
You're going to be chased by red, glowing, zombie-eyed beasties that want to eat you.
Jesus Christ, I don't want that. Please God, no.
This is
I really
amazing.
hope it's just the
Everybody
boat causing
enjoying
these issues.
Well, I'm finally up to 16 FPS. I can actually move and see shit.
I'm at 5.
I've downgraded to 8.
Does anyone want me to bring a blood pack?
Yes.
That'd be
Oh
nice.
my god, look at the eyes in night vision.
You guys, it glows bright-ass green.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
nice.
that's so terrifyingly awesome.
Holy shit!
Yes.
No, they're bright red without the NVGs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
They
think
fucking-
Bahamas a late one.
Which mod pack offers that? Where does that come
The
from?
Zombies. It's the zombies.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all the zombie face textures.
Oh my lord!
Zombie.
I don't remember ever seeing them.
There,
I think it's new.
that's how I had the headless
fuck is this
one
thing?
for a while. Like for one session, I had
What
a
the fuck is what
headless
thing?
option. But
Looks like
apparently I
someone left their
can't get it.
gamepad here.
Oh wait!
Oh my
shit.
God.
Guys,
What?
Look at
What?
my head. Look at my head.
I'll be AFK 1 second.
Where are you at?
It looks normal.
Hold on. I have to leave. I have to leave the thing. Hold on.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
God.
Oh,
Oh
there
my
it
God.
goes.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
What?
I'm just gonna.
He's headless.
Just go like that.
I like they
The
can't
NVGs
shoot me if I don't have a
The
fucking
point
head.
The NVGs are just hanging off where your head should be.
Oh, I forgot. I can't even see myself. Oh, there it goes. I had.
All right, everybody should be headless.
No,
They'll never know what hit them.
The AI can still shoot you, and you just
I
end
know,
up
but
dead.
we're gonna imagine that the enemy is gonna be terrified of headless people killing them.
Yes, because the AI has
Oh.
emotions.
They do.
They have emotions to kill you.
Oh, that just looks creepy now.
What does?
Why is there hexagonal shapes everywhere?
That's because of the night vision update.
Oh, that looks so weird.
Oh no,
Well,
yeah,
it's
realistic.
night vision in
That's-
real life.
It's the new.
He's wearing a
NVGs.
helmet without a head.
The fucking glowing eyes is awesome. I love it.
I'm keeping the glowing eyes.
I just wish there was a way to do it without the fucking the blood
Zombie.
on your face. Yeah, the blood on. Cause that's awesome.
That's why I'm wearing the balaclava, so you can't really see the
Yeah,
blood.
that's what I'm doing too. Or kind of.
What happens if I did? What happens if I put sunglasses on?
Oh,
Who's the AR?
It just glows
Wait.
through.
Well, what ammo type do you have?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what happens if
I've got it in my inventory if you want to
Okay,
box.
do you see my glowing eyes through my
Is it a
aviators?
100 round M240 or M249?
No.
Oh dang
It's
it!
just
200
barely.
round, 249.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your glowing eyes to it.
All right, gentlemen, are we good?
Alright.
Almost.
No.
TE1?
I,
Just wanna make sure.
I see Luzon was glowing red when I sat down. He must have had
There's one on
a.
the ground right here.
It's TE1, right?
It's T4.
Red or yellow?
Red.
What night vision goggles do you guys have?
The monocle at the top. Well, single red.
It's PVS 14. It's for RHS. Should I bring a flashlight or a laser? I think flashlight's cool.
I can only
Actually-
carry one extra box. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's fine.
Squad lead, would you like your brief at the bow of the ship?
That's where
You're
he
gonna have to
dies.
tell me which way bow is.
That'd be, oh my lord, that would be the front of the ship.
Front.
Which way's the front?
That
Toward
way.
the front.
The one the planes get launched off of, that direction.
I have total confidence, guys, in our SL.
I don't have a radio. Hold on.
be sure to pick Viridia.
Ah, yes, I love the new. Like, do you guys notice the difference in the flashlights?
Oh
Maybe
my
it's
god,
just
that
Not
hurts.
really.
It hurts my zombie ass.
Oh, and I fucking entered and got myself stuck.
Wait,
Ready?
wait, close the door.
Frame is real.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can change my voice.
Funar's really making me walk all the way there. Yes.
I can't teleport you on the
I
ship,
know
so
it's
yes.
you because you fucking have my face.
Come to me, AK. Closer, closer. Closer, AK. A little closer. You can do it. Perfect. Stay right there. All right. So here's your mission.
Okay.
So as I said earlier, your mission is a search and destroy mission. The area of operation is already marked on the map. There is only one objective in this mission. And your mission goes as follows. So intelligence has discovered that the Black Order has possibly stolen something again from CSAT. We know they've been very interested in CSAT in the past, and they've been kind of quiet in recent months, but they're back on the radar for the intelligence community. So they're preparing for something. So your team is to go there and investigate the area of operation where it is likely that there's a piece of CSAT equipment there, and you are to report back what you find and then wait for further orders. Those further orders will likely be to destroy what you find, but you need to do recon first, report in, and wait for further orders. This will be a sneaky mission. You're going to want to sneak in and not be detected until your recon period is over, though that situation may change after you report back into HQ.
Clear.
Any questions?
Do we have the exact location of the item we're looking for, or are we just...
We know that it's in the compound as marked. So if you look on the map, the compound is actually not that large. We also know that the surrounding areas are civilian, and we know that it is a heavily populated area with civilians in it. Your secondary mission is to avoid all civilian contact.
Okay. So we don't know what kind of equipment it may be.
We don't. All we know is that chatter on the CSAT networks is indicating that something of theirs has been stolen and they want it back. And they believe, the intelligence community believes that Black Order brought it here to Tanoa, where CSAT has no presence.
Okay, what kind of assets does the Black Order have here?
Black Order, you can expect them to have every asset they typically would have. So mainly they have ground vehicles, but the vehicles are usually armed. They also have, helicopters, attack helicopters and transport helicopters. So there is a possibility for reinforcements via helicopter, and the possibility of assault helicopters in the area too. Although at this time, radar is not indicating any assault helicopters in the area.
Okay. So what, this is a morning mission, I assume, then?
It is 6:20 a.m. It's going to actually remain this brightness for quite a while. For the purposes of
Everyone turn around and look at me.
for the purposes of gameplay, the clock is going to pause at 6:20 p.m. Or 6:20 a.m. rather, for a duration of time, and then the clock will start at normal time span.
Okay.
So you're going in the dark.
Good. Do we know if there's any, other than this, I'm assuming the sugar plant here has Black Order presence there?
Yeah, that entire area, with the exception of the surrounding civilian areas, is known to have Black Order presence there, which is why we believe that the equipment that CSAT is looking for is actually stored there somewhere.
Okay.
It's also possible that the sugar company equipment is being used for something else.
Okay. How are we going in? I'm assuming parachute?
I'm going to give you that choice. I can paradrop you in, Or I can spawn you at the beach north of Georgetown, and you can go in by some other means.
Vehicle at that point, or
I'd give you a vehicle. I'd give you a vehicle. I'd give you a something unarmed.
hold on a second.
Your extract is going to be the Nimitz, though, or Freedom.
So we get picked up.
You will get picked up by Charlie again.
Not Bravo.
No, we don't trust Bravo anymore because they keep breaking everything.
I don't know.
And every time we send Bravo when they die.
I mean, that's supposed to happen.
True story.
Shit.
There it is.
All right, yeah, I'm down with north of Georgetown. We'll get a Vic and go.
All right, cool. I will go ahead and go walk over to your team. I will spawn a couple vehicles. I'll come back here, and then I'll answer any additional questions you guys have.
Clear, thank you.
All right, go join your team. I'm going to have them spawn here at the lumberyard, and I'm going to give them... Let's see here. Let's give them something kind of basic. We'll do... I kind of like the Strider. Well, no, I'm going to do Strider. I'll do Prowler. We'll do... Put 4 Prowlers down. And I'll drop the map marker. Oops, my caps lock is on. And that's the team's insert point. Let's go back over to the team and see if there are any questions.
Behind you. This one right here.
All right, gentlemen, I have briefed AK. He can brief you at this time, and if there's any additional questions, we'll get to them, and then we'll get and then fuck it, yeah, basically. Yes, AK.
We're ready for
It's
a briefing.
152.
All right, go right ahead, AK. It's all you. Your team is yours.
No briefing. We're not doing a briefing.
You're not doing a briefing.
Just shoot everything.
Okay.
Going blind.
Don't you want us to
Radio check.
AK?
We don't even understand what we're doing. That's okay.
Yep.
Cool.
AK,
We're
did
just
you grab
search and
a
destroy.
special-
What?
We search for the frame rates and destroy what's left.
Hold on. Listen up. Okay. Join on me. First of all, if you haven't already done so, you need to team up on me. Then
Okay.
Izzane's team needs to switch over to blue color.
Okay.
You know you can force them in blue
So
color.
do we need
I
to
let
be
people
in
choose.
your group and then?
But you don't want
yeah.
people to choose.
I do.
No, that would
How
be
do you
awful
change to
because
blue?
you just told them to be blue, and then if they get to
You
choose,
go to
then
self-interaction,
There, I'm green.
team management, join blue.
So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be blue.
Lights are
I know, I
definitely
did it on purpose.
lights are definitely different. There's like there's like a cone. There's like a cone around all the lights.
Yeah, but you need to join.
You
on
just
blue
cut
first.
out.
I flew away on accident. The lights in the game are definitely different. There's like a cone of fog around them now that was not there before.
Yep,
Yeah.
they don't actually give off light anymore.
Like all the lighting has been changed. Or
Yeah,
something.
which could be why I'm even having a frame rate issue.
Hey, do you like the night vision effect? Also works for you as Zeus.
It does. It's very cool.
If you really want to know if there's light changes, fly over Georgetown.
I was just there actually.
I'm
The town of George.
All the bloody faces,
Alright,
Am
so
I
you gotta
blue?
go-
and then Izzadene's just white.
It's because I'm a ghost.
Or a mannequin.
Ghost dies. Spoiler.
Your
Spoiler.
face
Okay,
actually
so,
does kind of
submission.
like ghost around
Yeah,
in the darkness.
Alright, serious faces. Let's go.
Alright, so that compound that we're looking at with the red primary on it, Tanoya Sugar Company, that compound there has some sort of equipment we're looking for. We gotta go reconning for it. Looks like we're facing the Black Order. Looks like they stole something from CSAT. And as far as intel goes, they're saying that it's hidden in this compound Like I said, we're recon team. We're gonna deploy up with the insert mark on the blue to the what's that, northwest. We're gonna have a Vic there to get in. Probably, most likely 2 Vics to get into. We'll drive closer. I'd say somewhere in that area. Get out.
The mannequin of Christmas past.
More north from there. We are not to be interacting with civilians. If we see civilians, we gotta hide.
Engage on site.
Yeah, basically.
But not
So-
actually.
Yeah, there's a heavy civilian presence in Tanuka, so we need to avoid that area if at all possible. I'm looking at it, and looks like we got hills up to the northwest, so that would be a perfect approach in to get out of the wicks and start going into the compound. There is Black Order presence there. Typical assets they have, armored Vics with guns on them, shit like that.
Where was that?
Transport helicopters. Sorry?
Where was that, you say? I don't know.
The Black Order, that's their assets, typical assets they have.
Oh,
But
okay.
where?
Yeah, I thought you said a location. I think.
No, in general, they're gonna have them.
Yeah, it's Black Order. They have everything.
Yeah, once
Mostly
they have hard
aircraft.
contact. They do possibly have attack out aircraft. At this point, radar has not detected them. If somebody wants to grab a AA rocket, that might be great. Though that's not mandatory.
I volunteer.
If you got the space and the weight for it, do it. I like to have one with at least AA
Yeah,
on
I
it.
got you.
Alright, like I said, really not much. So once we get into the compound,
See, lower your gun. There you go.
Funar,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you made it clear. Are we contacting command once we get into the compound?
Once you get to the compound and observe what's going on there, you'd report back to command with what you've seen and wait for further orders.
Clear. Alright, so I'm gonna go with don't enter the compound, just let's get some eyes on it, see what's going on in terms of activity inside of the compound.
And your extract location is the same as your insert location.
Clear. Yeah, so don't cause trouble, guys.
Questions.
Go.
So, number one, what are our vehicles? You said we have 2. but you
We
didn't
have
say.
2 unarmored vehicles.
But what?
I was not specified in what they are.
Unarmed techies, pretty much.
That seems important. Second.
You're driving prowlers.
Okay. So you said there's something we're looking for, as in like a device.
No idea. All we know is that CSAT Black Order has stolen something from CSAT. It is in that compound. Based on intel, I have no idea what it is.
So
we don't.
How do we know if we found it?
We know. As of right now, our objective is get eyes on that compound, report what we see, and relay it to command, and then we'll get further orders from there. Until that point, we are not to engage the enemy, so stay silent. Give it some distance.
So you're probably going to want to suppress it.
No, because once we go loud, we go loud. It's just the way it is. If I have to shoot my gun, we're going loud. So I shouldn't have to shoot until we go loud.
That's usually
So,
my
there's no
AA.
such thing as patrols anywhere. Got it.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, nothing.
For the purposes of the game, your respawn points will be both AK and Isidane. Additional respawn points will be available on the prowlers that are still up in the map. Make sense?
Maybe.
So leave one of the prowlers a slight distance away.
Like in spawn.
Both of them.
Insert. Got it.
There are 4 total prowlers available. So if you leave 2 behind, those become respawn points back at insert. So yeah, that is a valid and viable way to deal with that.
I don't think I got anything further to say. Unless anybody has any other questions.
What's the meaning of life?
42.
I feel like I have one, but
We're facing Black Order. Does that mean I can switch to 762 then?
okay. I guess the only question I have remaining is if we're looking for something and let's say we do find something, are we just alerting them and I guess we are destroying? It's a search and destroy.
As of right now, we are just reporting what
Okay.
is inside that compound. God hopes the command will tell us what to do from there, but I'm assuming we're destroying it. This is a search and destroy.
Well, we're only called in if we blow things up, so.
Yeah, this is likely not a recon mission. Once you report what you see, HQ's default action is destroy it, but they want you guys to report it in first.
It's intelligence that could expose the entire Black Order organization and
Destroy it. Exactly.
It's the hard drive that gives
It's
you all the contact and financials. Destroy it.
It's a database of all the Black Order locations and movements.
If there was a floppy disk, I would.
Make sure to blast Flay the Valkyrie. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Okay, I don't have any other thing then.
You stay
And
your
then
come
we'd
with
be forced to
preloaded
blow it
pixels?
Yeah.
I think it comes with one.
So,
I need one,
okay. Where's our dismount? Where are we going?
We're gonna go with Hill 164. I'll mark it.
Okay. It's about a click out, half click. Just that was to myself. I don't even know why I said it out loud.
Yeah, based on how it looks like down there, since it's going to be the early hours, I would assume that we're probably going to see some activity. As of right now, all I'm aware of is that their only presence, the Black Order's presence, is inside of that compound. So we'll keep an eye out for patrols and any other such thing that might happen. Avoid all civilians. If you see civilians, especially if we're driving, get the fuck off the road.
Hey, and everyone, since we have new night vision and shit, things will be a little different, as you'll notice immediately. But then, if you hold left alt and page up, page down, you can set brightness levels.
Any other questions?
All right, good luck, gentlemen. Mission start on teleport. Stand by.
As it aims.
Will the frame rate increase when we get to the island?
Probably not. So rip frames.
I have 5 FPS.
Good.
I do want to spawn their escape helicopter, so we're going to do this real quick. If I can find the one I'm looking for. Here it is. And it'll be locked for now. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport the team over here, and we'll light this candle. So here we go.
Oh hey, that went my frames.
Yeah, it got worse.
Well,
Yep.
you gotta
Still loading
process
stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna process the local area, but it's still probably not gonna get better, much better.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
This is not playable.
Everyone look.
Yeah, what's the 10?
Radio check, everybody.
Check.
Gone clear.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Check.
This is unplayable.
Does anybody have over 20 frames?
Nope, I have 5.
Icarus.
If you're driving.
Why am I driving?
Because you're the only one that has capable frames to drive.
As long as
Don't-
I'm
We
standing
need 2
still.
vehicles for this.
I have 12, and I volunteer as tribute.
I have 7.
Because I've got 8.
I'm fluctuating between 7 and 8.
We'll follow behind you. Like, I don't know if I should do that.
Oh god.
I'll be your headlight.
God, why is
No!
everything
Oh
so
god.
sensitive?
Okay, don't die.
Don't move.
These are fucking sensitive.
What is he doing?
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't have a GPS. Fuck.
You in?
Put your earplugs in too.
This is absolutely unplayable.
I know I do have a GPS. Never mind.
Lights off on the Vict.
Here we go. We will resume the clock.
Yep.
Frame rate is bad. I don't know what.
No, we're taking the road up.
I don't know what they did to the game, but even I'm having frame rate issues. Check this out. That's pretty significant, actually.
Take the dirt road. Go fairly slow.
Yay, performance issues.
Okay, the GPS map is giving it away.
That's pretty crazy. Zeus is usually pretty laggy frame-wise, but this is an all new experience. Is it any better without the NVGs on? Not that we can see anything. Nope, it's not better at all. You can see the taillights. Oh, Arma, what did you do to our game again? Bad Pilot says, my Twitch went from Darkwood to way too bright for my eyes mode. Try that like when you don't have any lights on in your room or wherever your computer is, and go from dark mode to light mode while you're watching a video. It's a wonderful experience. Oh, look at that. Trees just popping in. Arma, you love it, but at the same time you hate it, but it's Arma. So says Dragonfly Gaming. It's so true, too. I will never, never in a million years understand why Arma is plagued with the problems that it is. And it's plagued with problems, for sure. Bad Pilot says he is in a dark room. You're right, it is fun. It's about as fun as taking your thumb and stick it in your eye socket, right? And just as pleasurable. Oh, Arma, where is my frame rate? So Slonify says, Funar, you know that Arma can't be perfect. To have cool new stuff and awesome frame rate, you know the world would be ending. So true. And rumor has it they're working on Arma 4 right now, which is the other rumor is that it's based on the VBS Blue engine, which is Bohemia Interactive Simulations military software, where it actually renders terrain on a global level. So you actually have the Earth as your terrain.
I don't like our lack of friends.
I'm stuck.
I hear you. I'm stuck.
Wait, how are you stuck?
Oh, okay, there we go.
There we go.
Seacadden probably forgot to take his seatbelt off. Hence he got stuck in the chair. Bad Pilot, where art thou frame rate? Good question. Where is the frame rate? Note from Framerate. In vacation will return someday. Signed, Framey. Thank you, Dragonfly.
Slow because of the helicopter.
I might actually start
Blue full wedge.
pruning some of these guys. Maybe it'll help. I doubt it, though.
Shit.
Right, white follow.
We'll make the groups go down to single units. Maybe that'll help. Shouldn't matter, though. There, see if that helps him at all. Yeah, it didn't seem to help me at all, so I'm guessing it's not going to help them either. The sun will be going up soon, too, so I did go ahead and turn the time back on.
Normal walking.
And the rest of your team.
I'm walking faster than you're currently jogging.
I reached the marker.
Okay. You left the man behind. Dicks.
It's okay, it's not your fault. The Matrix is holding him.
Get the other helicopter in the sky moving about. And we'll turn his lights on too, because it's fun.
Back up in case we got terrible views from RP2.
Proceed when ready.
Blue on me.
Keep an eye on that chopper. Do you want me to have X-ray vision through the tree or audibly?
Yeah, Dragonfly just said whenever it turns the lights on vehicles, they just flicker. The reason for that is the unit is actually in patrol mode,
The glowing eyes are.
and in patrol mode they go dark. And what happens is the AI goes dark, and then the forced light makes it turn back on. Then the AI goes dark, and the forced light turns it back on. And it's the engine competing with itself, basically.
I'm not wearing the night, like, I don't have the night vision on.
I know, but I don't know if it's loading something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, everything updated, though. It could be literally an optimization issue with Arma itself.
Probably is.
So
Seeing that it's
there's a lot
infecting
of issues
everybody.
that could be it.
You know what really sucks?
AIDS.
No, the sea captain's carrying an anti-air rocket.
No. I'm surprised. Well, the fact that we took one, I didn't expect. So.
Bad Pilot says, 2 engines enter, no engines leave. I really hope that VBS Blue is the answer to our woes. But in reality, Or not VBS Blue, but Arma 4. And who knows when that's coming out. It could be 3 years from now.
We would be back at normal for my.
I mean, we've done it before, right?
Yeah.
But you're right. It's definitely not something we do in normalcy.
We'll just have to keep an eye on what's going on here, do some more tests, so forth.
It is Black Order.
Then I'll pick it up.
You want my AA? You want my AA?
No, you're fine for now.
You're good. Just keep
I'm feeling kind of nauseous, like actually. Like I think the virus is coming back.
Uh-oh. The Matrix is getting to him. Where's my weight at?
We have race trophy 1.
Oh!
Fuck!
Whoa.
Indy.
Indy.
Whatever.
Poor visibility from this point. Should we move our RT2 from here?
Hold. Oh no.
Did he disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually he just vanished, but it's okay. Are we sitting up here?
Did he not? Did you get the rocket?
Nope.
Permission to move up to Hill 86. We're currently in Death Lake.
Dragonfly Gaming says if Arma 4 is going to have global engine, then it makes me wonder what unit assets are going to be used.
Bearing 120.
You said a fireball?
It's still the VBS engine. I suspect it'll be the same assets.
Why is
Yeah, Hilo just crashed.
Copy, I see it.
The view distance is like.
You say we lost a helo? Wouldn't surprise me.
Radio check.
Yes, we did.
Loud and clear.
Looks like the facility we need to look at is in Death Lake to us.
Arma Pilot's still incompetent at flying. Very true, Dragonfly Gaming. Very true.
Anything peculiar?
Other than the crashed helo, nothing.
Oh, creepy eyes. Comes another helo.
It's getting lighter out, so we won't be needing the night vision for too much longer.
As it stands, our objective is currently downhill, still hiding behind another defilade and these buildings in front of us.
MVs are useless. Looks like we have a helo crossing over the valley.
Yep. Okay.
Go.
Do you see the amount of helicopters off in the distance?
I only see one.
I see a fireball like way southeast, a helicopter, Black Hawk helicopter flying west towards that mountain to our southwest. And there was another helicopter way southeast again.
Fuck.
So they're definitely looking around.
I'm not worried about the looking around part of.
So Niller sees another helicopter. There's only one, right here.
No.
What's up with the fire?
Get on ground, down. We're not gonna be able to move. That is us.
Everyone should probably go to Whisper as well.
Good call.
How do I get that?
Either I think tab or control tab is default. I can't remember.
Command element's gonna move over to RP2. Once we get there, we're gonna bound blue team up to RP4.
It is not letting me switch between Whisper.
White team move out. Chopper may be making a turnaround.
God damn it.
It's getting light enough to pretty much see things now. We might keep it this way for now. I think deleting the civvies did help a little bit of frame rate. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. It's still very bad though. This is terrible. I don't know what they've done.
Clear, clear.
It's kind of a cool shot right there. We'll take that one too.
Blue team proceed to RP4.
Copy that.
Be cautionary of any civilians. If you see them, detain them.
Copy that.
A little fog out in the distance as seen on Tanoa usually.
I think that's gonna happen to me too. Because that compound should be very visible right now.
Yeah,
It's a fucking plantation. I can see the spot on the ground where it's supposed to
I
be.
know. I'm adjusting.
I mean, bloody hell, there's an entire town in front of us, and I can see their gray little spots where the building's ground is
Yeah.
and not the actual buildings.
It's a fog thing.
Yeah. That's right, we live and learn. Where's that chopper? Is he just close?
Tanoa is such a great place to be hunted by raptors, and it's fun to mess around with. Tanoa is beautiful. It's easily our favorite map, I think.
Icarus, one back up.
Eyes on that chopper. It's getting close.
Is it about to pass over us?
It looks like it.
Blue hide in these trees here. Wait for it to pass over if it gets any closer.
fire doesn't look like I noticed.
Blue, we're moving.
There.
Yeah, we can try that. Let's see something here.
Clear these buildings. If there's any civilians in them, detain them. If they resist, I don't care if you shoot them.
No, hold fire.
Oops. Damn it.
Copy that.
See if that helps at all.
We've reached RP4.
Clear. You see anything?
Negative.
Do you see the compound at all?
Negative, poor visibility.
Shit.
I do see the awesome sign with the X over there. I'm assuming is landmine.
Clear. Blue, hold your position. We're gonna move to CRP1.
Does the happy little yellow making sure.
That if it was like half a
Civilian spotted. Doesn't notice us yet.
He's talking about our friend over here. He's just kind of chilling, standing around with his shades on at nighttime because he's cool that way.
Where do you see him at?
Compound clear.
Oh, Bohemia, why do you break our game every week? Or every patch, I should say. He wears his sunglasses at night, so he can. There you go, bad pilot.
Sounds like the healer might be passing over soon.
Yeah, it is.
Icarus, where are you?
Inside the building.
Copy that. ASL, this is Blue.
Yeah, Blue. Go ahead.
Do you want us moving up yet?
Yes, RP5, approach with caution. Let me know when you have the compound pop in.
Copy that.
Snow is completely ignoring the no civilian contact.
Civvy just exploded.
Contacts from White at the road. No, not alerted yet. Snow's down.
Clear.
Civvies seem to be hostile.
Clear. Avoid them.
Apparently, Isabine is not
Icarus and I have taken
a...
taken wounds.
Severe?
Manageable.
Clear, let me know.
Should I be heading that way?
Go.
I would have scripted the booby traps on the guys, but that adds excess lag, so...
Permission to shoot the next Mary suicide bomber? Icarus, are you good?
I'm still busted up pretty good. I'm fixing up the last of it.
I'm on my way.
No need.
Too late. Coming over.
Rar.
I'm breaking up your slumber party.
Rip Shades guy. Rip indeed.
Hopefully I can be a sneaky snake. Permission to shoot the next suicide bomber we see?
Negative. Avoid them.
Copy that. What happens if they approach us?
Retreat.
Copy.
Find another way around.
Oh, Shades guy was your favorite bad pilot. We will we'll have a moment of silence for him right now. Ah, Shades guy. We knew him well. His white plastic sunglass shades, or sunglass frames, will be forever remembered. That is, if we can find all the pieces to them. His quality of vision at night must have been awesome, because he preferred wearing his sunglasses in the darkness.
They're investigating your explosion.
What else is there to say? Rip sunglasses guy.
Nailers update.
We have reached RP5.
That area.
You stepped over each other, what?
Tire squad at that area now.
Cool, I see a civilian. Snow to that building, to our left, there's a civilian behind it. He hasn't spotted us yet.
Shades guy, 2017 and 2017. Just like many Arma civilians, they have such a short life. You will forever be remembered. On this day, December 21st, 2017. Yeah, Boom does not work on our Arma session, Sloan. I don't have that set up. Next week. We'll have it set up next week.
Chaos HQ.
Go for Chaos, or HQ Chaos?
Chaos HQ.
40.1. You're on the wrong channel, man. Don't get huffy with us.
Doesn't have.
Chaos HQ.
Go for HQ Chaos.
HQ, we got partial visibility on the compound. It is occupied by Black Order. Getting any closer is going to expose us to the enemy in terms of hard contact. How would you like us to proceed?
Copy all, Chaos. Proceed with mission at your discretion. Just to proceed at caution. Minimal contact. We need to get as much investigative information we can get from this before you guys take any contact.
Clear. Alright, as of now, we're going to keep pushing forward. We are still not to engage. We're still in recon. Let's see if we can't get more of that compound in sight. As of right now, the north side of that compound has 8 XEI. It's marked on the map. Proceed with caution on the north.
How's that close west?
Taking fire.
From blue, about 100.
West?
From blue, west, about 100 meters or less.
Clear, do you know if it's Black Order?
No eyes yet. Could be a civilian with a gun. Hold on.
Clear, investigate, neutralize civilian if it is.
I guess Baker is here. You take over. Oh, they're shooting at us. You shoot them back.
It's probably this guy.
Anyone see eyes on that? Negative. Chopper's doing a little pass over the shots.
Clear, keep me informed if you get hard contact again.
They're still taking pop shots at us.
No visual? Zeus, do you see anything out of the ordinary in the compound?
Can't see the compound. Luzahan does not see anything out of the ordinary, no.
Dragonfly Gaming says, and let us remember all the many Arma civilians from their deaths from IED, suicide vests, flying tanks, nukes, ran over, shelled, accidentally shot, strafe-runned, shot by missile, get hit by crashing X-Wing, etc.
Well, let's check this out.
May their souls rest for their next spawn. Better words have never been said, Dragonfly Gaming.
Blue, we're investigating the gunshots.
Clear.
I bet it's one of these guys shooting.
Icarus.
Wasn't aware of any of these guys having having guns though. I thought I got rid of them all. Maybe not. It's not Surfer Dude here. He definitely doesn't have a gun.
He's in the tall weeds. Looks like we had two. No, never. He's definitely west, towards the yellow building.
Visiting, what do you got?
Unknown contact firing on us. Seems to be one person. We're trying to close on him now.
Clear.
I'm to the south of those buildings. I don't see anything over there. Either at the building proper or he's in the weeds. Try to loop around from the
Is it Surfer Dude doing it?
other side of the blue shed.
I don't know.
Got one civilian walking out of the building now, no
just
gun.
died. I'm not sure who was shooting.
One guy with a gun inside the house. Do you want me to open fire? Is he armed?
Oh, it's this guy.
He's down. Free to engage. I knocked him down. He's up again. Dead. Still a civilian. Give him the last one that blew up on us. I don't trust him.
Surfer Dude is
I don't see a best time though.
killing him with his good looks.
The other guy didn't have a vest either.
Oh, that's good. Nope, YOLO.
One inside down.
On the back side of the building now.
There's a lock on the door.
There's a launcher.
Hey, check this back buildings.
Oh no, Dragonfly.
Oh. Okay, there's no room or door to the back door. Oh, these are locked. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Contact neutralized.
The bot.
Luzon, we are being engaged by the compound.
The bot didn't like your all caps, Dragonfly on Twitch.
Are we confirmed loud?
Negative, we're kind of beating around the bushes as of right now.
Copy.
We're trying to get an upper eye on their southeast side of that compound, and then I'm going to radio back in and we'll proceed in.
Copy. We have also commandeered an enemy anti-air launcher.
Clear.
That is the default on that bot. That is nothing I did,
You
and I
guys
thought
are
I turned it
moving
off for the
towards,
stream,
direct
so
south compound.
Dragonfly, hang in there, man.
Do you want us to move her along the wall?
No, not on top of it. I need you guys to be able to see if there's anything irregular in terms of equipment there. Maybe the hillside a little bit.
Copy that.
Keep in cover.
That bot is very aggressive, I guess you could say.
Blue, we're gonna hit the hill 75.
Let's see if they can see into the gully there yet. Oh, technically they could see right in there right now, so...
Eyes on possible item.
Hey, we got the package.
Nillers, you remember what the Jones devices look like?
Yes.
Big black box with fans on them. That's what I'm looking at.
Alright,
I'm also looking at a lot of fucking Black Order.
Thank you, Sloan.
heavy presence in the compound, yep. Alright, let me radio up.
They're firing. They're firing at you guys.
Yeah.
We're pretty well concealed.
Location marked on map.
Chaos HQ.
Go for HQ Chaos.
We have located the package that the enemy contains here at the compound.
Copy it, Chaos. Can you identify the package?
Box thingy with fans or shit on it.
Jones device is what the name of the
Has a
thing
light.
should be.
I don't know if that's helpful, HQ.
It's currently unknown if it's a Jones device, however, it does have the appearance of one.
If we can get positive ID on the package, Chaos.
Package is known as the Jones device.
Copy, guys. Stand by. HQ to Chaos.
Go ahead.
Chaos, priority mission. Your orders are to destroy the Jones device and any equipment nearby, including eliminating any personnel in the area. Do you copy?
Roger, roger. Alright, Chaos. Objective is to destroy the Jones device, any other equipment they may have, and all personnel.
Okay, we have great, or I at least have good eyes on the guys on the wall. They're looking right at you.
We are free fire. If you got them, shoot them.
Going loud.
Permission to engage the helo?
Open up on it. Actually, no. Hold negative. Negative. I don't care about the transports. I want the big guns. If they bring an attack helicopter, I want it down.
That to me sounds like AK would like to see a AH-1Z.
Be advised, that helo does have guns on the side.
Are they manned?
Does not appear to be, but it does have the capability of doing so.
Clear. As of right now, we're not going to put up on it. If it has guns and it fires, we'll take it down.
We'll do a seek and destroy mission. We'll do this as a seek and destroy mission as well.
Millers, how's your side looking?
where you can't see our target, some of us.
Oop.
Got eyes on one mobile
Sorry about that.
vehicle moving south to west.
I have a new microphone,
South to
and
north,
it's
from the west.
I'm not used to its positioning. I keep bumping it. That's probably incredibly loud.
Humvee with a gun.
Location.
Just on the north side where we were engaging before.
Dragonfly, you're back. Sorry about that, man. New bot.
Me and Luzahan are on the northeast wall of the compound. Luz, can you get that gun? Gunner down.
Here comes a big bird.
Got another helo coming into the area from on the east side. Attack helo is coming in.
Clear. Get it. Take it out of the sky.
Now begins the Viper timer.
Do we got anybody take that chopper down?
Oh, that's a downed helo.
Yeah, we do, apparently. Remember, the more things we kill, the better our frames.
Hold. Hey, Chris, do you have a
Do I have a what?
AA?
Negative, I'm AR.
Clear. Yeah, isn't he? Shoot it. He's...
There's some flare action.
We shot a rocket from the far east. Unknown.
That's a Cobra.
We might have a third faction.
Potential CSAT, maybe?
Possible. We had a rocket or a missile launched from the east side.
I've got missiles launched from the northwest side of the compound. There's got a guy just standing out in the open. He's got on light green cameo.
Cameo? So he has a bit part in the movie?
Visiting.
Cool.
Go for it, sit in.
Where are you?
On top of the roof.
Clear. He's direct south, just pumping up right now.
Oh, there's a solid hit right there. Nice hit from Izzadane there.
Sounds like a good hit.
Direct hit.
Good job.
Enemy healer splashed.
That was a nice hit.
Only missile, so let's hope that's the only one.
It's alright, for the love of God, we finally took one bastard out.
Do you remember if these are the guys I wanted or if it's somebody else? I'm going to go over here for a quick second. I am going to institute a third faction for their extract. Yes, it is these guys that I want.
Miller status.
Trying not to die. Getting
engaged.
Compound.
Which side of the compound?
All of it.
Clear, we're approaching the Jones device right now. We are close to the Jones device.
Alright, well, we will try to support you, but you got guys literally everywhere around you.
Clear. Clear, I'm at the Jones device. Looks clear.
I thought I locked all these. I just wanted to make sure.
Those looks clear.
Oh, I don't think they can see this truck because of the
Miller, see if you can't join up on us.
because of the smokes they popped.
I'm on the hill away from you.
Clear.
I will.
The dude engaged by the southeast.
If I can regroup at some point, we will. Otherwise, we can come down from this hill and try to regroup with you.
You guys got good visibility on the enemy?
I guess you could say that.
If you can hold the position, stay there. If not, come up on us.
Alright, well, Icarus is in charge of us at the point.
Flare lag rave. Yeah, given the
Chris, that's your call.
given the issues we're having with
Yeah,
frame
we'll try
rate,
to move
that's
down as
going to
we
be
can.
interesting.
Just don't be careless about it.
Who was saying something about a third faction?
I was. I saw a rocket launch from the east side of the compound at the attack helicopter, and we had nobody on the east side.
Yeah, there's definitely a third faction, I think independent, shooting at Black Order or us, I can't tell. They're coming in from the northeast, or northwest, from which, same way you guys went.
Nailers, no, head almost directly towards the compound from our spot. We got cover all the way down to it.
more coming
Okay,
up
this
from
is
the
Blue. We're
northwest.
approaching from the west now.
Clear, be advised, contacts due north of that position.
Bad frag.
We got a squad, at least a squad. Luz, you need to start getting that thing blown up. We need to move.
We're almost done setting.
Contacts northwest.
Charges are set. We're ready to move.
Clear, we're gonna move southwest.
Grab these launchers.
No, we gotta blow these up.
Everything good. Okay. Luz, all of this is set to boom, right? Luz.
Yes, it is
Alright, let's go. Let's go. South, south, south.
Third faction is definitely hostile. Against NATO, or against Blue 4 as well as Op 4. There are no friends here.
I think we're getting shot from the south. Close contact southeast. South. Contacts close south.
I'm hit hard.
Got by the truck.
Let's go towards the hill. Everybody up? Everybody good?
I'm up, but I'm hit pretty bad.
Clear, we need to bound. Blue, move up. White, hold.
Where's Blue moving?
Southwest, southwest. Get into the hills.
Everyone clear the compound?
Compound clear.
Alright, fire in the hole in 3.
Grenade out.
Fire in the hole.
Nillers, I need a healer on snow. I know.
There's gonna be a lot of cook-off from those ones that had launchers in it.
Where are we moving from here, sir?
I need a medic bat. I'm about to I'm losing color. Alright.
He's losing color.
Set up security and start healing.
As soon as I'm able to.
I'm just gonna stop all the bleeding.
I have no color.
You have no color.
My color is draining because I've lost so much blood.
Yeah, me
God.
too.
Did you say the northeast?
I healed myself so I can at least, survive for another minute.
If only the Silver Dome explosion was this cool. Yeah, no kidding.
Make sure we got 360, guys.
I'm not even sure whatever happened
Love
with
to
that.
just, pack you and then have it good, but now I have to sit there.
I've got armed civilians or rebel forces engaging versus Black Order.
Alright, Almost
Clear. We're gonna ignore them as long as they're not pointing at us.
Alright, you should be good now. Alright, who's
Right,
next?
thank God, thank you.
I'm pretty
Contact close.
Come here.
Direction.
Come to me. 'Cause
Northeast.
If I move, I'm gonna...
Break out, get down.
Yeah, I'm not doing so good anymore.
We need
Oh,
to move.
shit.
We need to move. Southwest, southwest. Let's go more.
I'm trapped in the tree. I'm trapped in the tree and I can't see where I'm going.
I'm not doing so good anymore, he said.
Everyone sound off.
AK good.
Is it in you up?
I'm up. Medic on Isidane.
Stand by. In the queue.
If you can just fix my legs, I'll be fine after that.
That's all I'm trying to do. The problem is it takes for fucking ever.
Yeah.
This is be a great opportunity when I just had a pack as a medic and I could just do that and everyone would be fine again. Your legs are good. Let's move. Where is Isidane?
How bad is Isidane?
Morphing.
Hold on, I got 6 shots.
I have metal inside my skull.
Oh, you have 6 shots.
Huh?
If you guys aren't injured, I need eyes on the north.
I carry enough to kill myself if need be.
You're good.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
I'm hurt pretty bad, but I'm operational. If you got any extra morphine, that'd be wonderful.
I do. Where are you? No, don't even. I'm right here. Where are you, Icarus?
I'm underneath Luzon.
You're underneath the bush.
Rar? This is not the time or place for that.
Get away. Get away.
Okay, I got him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give him better things.
They don't have clown noses.
Outside of his leg.
If I can get over to
Chaos HQ.
I'm healing him. It's my job.
go for HQ Chaos.
Chaos. HQ, do we have any airstrike packages available?
Airstrike ETA would be 30 minutes, Chaos.
Do you have any artillery packages?
Negative, no artillery on the Freedom.
Clear. Can we get airstrike team prepared just in case we got heavy contact near us that is slowly engaging?
Copy, Chaos. Airstrike team Delta is on the way. 30 minutes ETA.
Clear, thank you.
They should extract long
I
before
got
then.
a airstrike package coming in 30 minutes out, so if we take too long to get heavy contact, at least they'll be in the area to provide air support. Me too, but if we start engaging with heavy contact again, we'll be at least able to drop some bombs in.
So I'm gonna draw a suggested path.
It's already did it.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
Yes. Here's Nillers' face. He's
Oh, okay.
Oop, man,
Alright.
he's gone.
Is anyone hurt?
Nillers and Isidane have a there's Nillers' face.
Security.
Is it in?
Go for Isidane.
They have some bizarre face
get your
paint.
team, follow that path that's marked.
Copy that. Blue form on.
On you already.
Ah, he moved.
We're heading west.
It's not an exact mark, but
White team, go over their flanks.
Do I have rockets left? One anti-personnel rocket, mainly guided.
It does look like the green units, independent units, are leaving the team alone, so they should be able to extract pretty easily now.
Alright, we're back to weapon silence. We're gonna go back into recon mode. If we have any contact, try to avoid it.
I know, but for some reason it's...
Yes, Sloan, if I totally like a cat when you're trying to take its picture.
Yeah.
Nope, not gonna take my picture. Nope. Can't take my picture.
For me, it's Control C.
It was walking.
There we go. That's fine. I got it. Shut up.
Okay.
He's using alternative
Check your spacing, guys.
Civilian front left.
Avoid.
What is that guy doing there?
We need to go to the right.
That's fine. We can deviate from path, guys. Also, please check.
This is not a guy that I spawned. What the heck?
Visiting. Proceed.
Copy that.
Yeah. No. No stopping front.
Repeat last.
I got no server crash. Got desynced.
It could be the Brother of the Shades guy. He's a pilot. He's got a pilot shirt on. I don't know what's going on with AK. He's just kind of chilling back here with the red eyes.
AK, you moving?
I am crashing currently.
Copy. Good luck.
Isidane has command.
It's the phantom of the many Arma civilians who died in Tanoa. It's the ghosts of the Arma civilians, if you will. And there goes AK. I guess he did crash. Rip AK. Let's check on the team, see what's going down.
Jesus Christ, why is it taking so long?
Are you crashing?
No, I'm tagging my magazines. It's just, it's almost done and it just takes a while. Alright, and we're good. Repacking finished. 5 full magazines.
I'm actually going to destroy these things because they serve no purpose at this point. Actually, we're going to do it this way. Actually, that worked. Never mind.
Shifting left up the hill a bit.
The jungle walk for the team has definitely begun at this point. Sea Captain is holding his guitar right now. Hopefully that's not a metaphor.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm in the same stance as everybody else.
I'm a little curious to know if something bizarre is actually happening. Because there are guys out there that I did not spawn. So let's drop one of these. We'll do radius of 2,000. We'll do units. Just see if it finds anything new. Yeah, it didn't find anybody. Don't know. I think Shades Guy is very upset, and he's called upon his brethren to come and right the wrongs. He has summoned other Shades Guys from near and far to revenge him and revenge his brothers in arms. Long live Shades Guy. So the team is on their way, I'm assuming, back to their vehicle. We are going to allow them to extract at this point. In fact, I might do a little bit of cleanup. Actually, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm sorry to hear that, C. I hope you feel better, man. They definitely missed you this mission. They could have used you. But we'll do another next week. Hopefully you can join us. And we'll certainly do some things through the week, too.
A lot of open space on the right.
About to enter an open area.
You gotta follow your line, though.
Shift left around the tree line.
So the real hero of tonight's mission is definitely Sunglasses Guy. We have to all admit that. The team is doing phenomenal.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Dragonfly Gaming says, many Shade Guys across many lands from Altus, Stratus, Chernarus, Afghanistan, Pandora, Scarif, Virtual Reality, all come to hunt the islands of Tanoa. It's almost as if they're akin to the Predator. Maybe there's something special with those sunglasses. Maybe it's actually a targeting device or a tracking device for their prey. We'll never know. Not for sure, anyway.
This trail should lead us near our trucks. We'll take this.
Any wagers on the fact that they found our trucks?
Icarus, slow down. You're getting ahead of everyone. Oh, is that snow?
It is snow.
Only because Niller said it. It seems only right to give them one last battle before they get out of here. So Bad Pilot says, Shades Guy was like no other man. He wore shades when others didn't. They looked down upon him when he looked up. Then on December 1st, 2017, a man named Snow Reaper touched him. Shades Guy had no choice but to implode. From then on, the army of the Shades unite once more to avenge their leader. That's some deep stuff right there.
this fall. We do. I'm just giving you.
Hey.
Has AK resumed command?
We're going.
I don't know. A bush?
I see a truck here, but what did we take when we got here?
We brought prowlers.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I don't see them.
Issidane, AK says you're still in command. He doesn't have comms.
Targets at prowlers.
Targets?
If they're hostile, engage them. I would assume that means they're hostile.
Yes.
Where are the prowlers?
They're right here.
Oh. Oh god!
Careful there, Nillers. He's down, he's down, he's down.
The slideshow that just happened there.
We need a new tire on this prowler.
This one okay is fine. Should be able to hold all of us.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, who has the smoothest vision right now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you're driving.
I was always driving.
Chaperone, I would like to,
God, the frame rate is just terrible. I don't know what is going on.
Chaos HQ?
Well, we're going off-roading now to get to X-Drive.
Chaos HQ?
Go over HQ Chaos.
We're falling back to our insert point. Objective has been completed. We need to heal at our original insert point.
Copy. Chaos orders are RTB.
Copy that.
Yeah, I was gonna spawn the two airstrike jets, but they're only 15 minutes out, or the amount of time I told them was 30 minutes because the thought was that they would extract before the jets would even get there, and there's still 14 minutes and 20 seconds left on that timer. So, have I heard the game of? Yes, I have. Oh god, somebody's wearing a smoke grenade. Or holding it anyway.
It's flimsy. Is this our extract here? If you can fly.
Alright, if frames are too much of an issue, I will not make you guys fly back.
Alright.
No, we are flying back. We are flying back. Everybody in, we're moving.
Bird is leaving.
I'm sliding my way in.
Sliding into my DMs.
No! Oh, God!
It's safe to say
So,
you can't fly like
so Snow, aren't you glad they left without you?
Oh, is there a telephone line there? Is that why you blew up? Why did you not get more altitude?
To be fair, I should have flown.
To be fair, I didn't care that we did.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it was great.
Alright, gents, sessions channel on Discord, please.
But okay.
Definitely.
Oh, you want to cough a little louder?
Yeah.
Double inception.
Alright, so those of you who have not seen this part...
eating.
Yep, sorry.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Alright, those of you on the live stream who have not seen this part of the mission, this is where I get with the team and we talk about the mission. Everyone gets to speak from their perspective and things that they thought went right, went wrong, etc. And this is basically debrief time, and typically we start with our squad lead. Well, not everybody's here yet, so we'll get everybody here first.
Hi.
What?
Just waiting for Isidane to pop in.
Can I be in session?
Of course you can.
No. Okay, yeah.
I don't know why I've got to do that every time now. I've got to close Discord in order to get my sound to work the right way.
That is really bizarre.
Yeah,
It's not the only thing that's bizarre.
Snow, you know what it is?
You ran out of crayons, didn't you?
What is it?
You don't have everything on admin.
I tried doing it on admin, and as soon as I put it on admin, it gave me a shit ton of errors.
Those of you in stream too, this is your opportunity to ask questions of me or the team. So if you have those, go ahead and ask them in chat, either on YouTube or Twitch, and I'll get to them as questions and stuff are answered here for our debrief. So keep that in mind.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Still need Isidane. Where is Isidane?
Good.
Rip Isidane.
He's probably still going through a slideshow before he can get here.
I like how it took 200 rounds to kill the Zahan.
This was bad. This was even bad from Zeus's standpoint. Frame rate was a major issue.
Oh yeah. I'll second that.
I don't know if it's Tanoa or if it's the latest update or both.
I don't know.
My guess is it's the latest update is doing something.
Something is definitely pooched for sure. Did everybody?
Yeah, but at the same time, Cambodia was running at 50 for me.
Good point.
I think it's Tanoa.
It could be something with Tanoa. It's a good point.
Can we test afterwards?
Yeah, well, after stream is closed and whatnot, I'm gonna offer playing some Hunter versus Prey anyway. But I would like to test. We'll reset the Tanoan mission and see if we still have frame rate issue, and then I'd like to reload the Cambodia map too, just to see if it's, or just any other map, honestly, Altus or even something small like I
think I know what my issue
desert
is,
or
I'll have to
something.
see.
But all right, I think everybody's here. So normally we start with squad lead first, but since squad lead was split between two people, I'll let we'll go in alphabetical order between you guys. So we'll start with AK first, then we'll move on to Isidane.
As always, I'm gonna abstain.
It's not an option.
It's got truth or dare. You only get so many of those before you got to actually do the dare. So.
You've exhausted your ways to abstain for all of 2017.
Unless it's something actually that you need to say off stream, there's no abstaining.
Okay, I'm kidding.
this was a Funar. Other than this, I don't know what the hell's going on with Tanoa, but other than that, I actually like this mission.
Essentially, we got bent over by Bohemia tonight, but we'll talk about that off stream.
Yeah. And I'm going to take 100% credit, even though I wasn't the one to shoot it. I'm going to take 100% credit for that, having an AA rocket with us this time around and shooting that fucking attack helicopter.
I was the one
But
that our
oh my god, that felt so good.
But our AA rocket was not the one that used
Or
the
it's
original.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not going to hear it.
Okay.
I'm taking full
I meant
credit
to
for
drop
that.
my thing before I
Over
left.
my dead
but
body.
I got I accidentally dropped a magazine instead, and I left without realizing.
I'm taking the assist on that kill for that goddamn helicopter.
Okay, you'll take the assist.
Well, it's a team effort, so everyone got the kill, really.
Anyways, this was a pretty good mission. I died, other than me lagging out, I did not die this entire mission, so I feel really good about myself in terms of being able to only take a few, minor injuries. Izadane, you did excellent with your squad. That was amazing. That was a good job there. A few pointers I'll let you know off stream, but I think you did awesome with the squad. You really took command of it, especially once me, Nillers, and Luz had split off of you.
Yeah, I'll echo those sentiments too. I thought you did great.
Yeah, being able to adapt to any threat that showed up, you did great with that.
Thank you.
Like you've done this before. BRB.
It's like I have.
Fake news. So you started me first. I have no idea what to say just yet.
Because you know nothing.
That is true. Radio communication, guys, was excellent. We did really good with it. I think this time around, I only had to ask once for direction of contact, and that was more of a heat of the moment right at the top, out of nowhere we got hit. So other than that, I think our communication was definitely on point today.
And you already had the answer, you just didn't hear it. But okay.
Yeah, I know it's true. You're right. The Black Order, I don't know what happened to them today, but they definitely were not kicking our asses like they normally are. So I felt really good about that.
They derped. Bohemia won this round.
I was gonna say I have an answer for that reasoning, but I'll wait.
Hey, Funar, question for you.
Yes.
Do you know if the fog was affecting our draw distance of compounds?
I did not spawn any fog as Zeus, but there is inherent fog on Tanoa that's baked into the map based on time of day. So even with the fog set to 0, there is a certain level of fog on this terrain. When you guys were saying like objects were popping in and out of space, I was experiencing that in the beginning of the mission, even as Zeus, but then that disappeared. Is basically when you guys got out of your vehicles and entered the area of operation, then I wasn't having that issue anymore. So I don't know what that was at all.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, even though I had like 2 or 3, 4 kilometers of draw distance, we weren't picking anything up literally until we were on top of it.
Yeah, the way the MG mods work is if you're in a helicopter or fixed wing, it sets it to, I think it's 4,800. If you're in a vehicle, it sets it to 3,000. I think if you're on foot, it sets it to 2,800. So you shouldn't have been having issues like that. I don't know what was going on.
Okay.
I blame Bohemia.
That's the answer to everything, though.
It really is.
I guess something I can improve on in the future, since this is only my, I think, second time being squad lead, I need to be able to be more firm. Actually, no, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Decisive?
Yes, there it is. I need to be more decisive with what I want to do, because I was kind of beating around the bush for like the 15, like the good 30 minutes before that, like last 5 minutes before we engaged the compound. So I definitely need to be more decisive in how quickly I want to approach the situation. and I think that'll just come with time.
That just comes with more experience of doing it, is all that is.
Right. Other than that, I can't think of anything else right now. I'm sure it'll pop something up soon.
All right, Izadane, what you got? Oh, and I just deleted every object on the map except for Nillers, and the frame rate's still crap, so I don't know what it is.
It's not objects.
Yeah,
So
it's
clearly it's Nillers.
Yeah,
Nillers is causing the lag.
Delete Nillers.
Yeah, who knew?
Delete Miller, see if that works.
Yeah.
Didn't have too much to say about the mission. On performance, thought I was doing well. Apparently, I was doing well for everyone else. I only died once because of HMGs. That seems to be a running thing for my deaths. I seem to die from HMGs more often than anything else.
They love you.
They do.
I love HMGs when they're shooting at my enemies, not me. Anyway, I was actually expecting the missile to miss when I saw the helicopter shoot off its flares, and I was like, oh hey, it actually hit.
What's going on?
So that was fun. There's not really much I could say about the mission. It was an alright mission. I'm pretty sure it'd be better if I wasn't at 6 FPS the entire time.
Yeah, totally.
I think everyone has those.
Which is weird. It was fine before we switched to Noah. That's the problem.
Yep. Yeah, there's something up with Noah. Nice death there, Nillers. That was great.
Yeah, I was watching that too on the stream. I was just like, oh, he's dead.
I'm trying to kill myself.
I was really itching to shoot the civilians after they blew up the first time, but they seemed to kept their distance afterwards.
I mean, they have explosives. They yell Allahu Akbar and explode.
No, I didn't.
Damn Muslims.
Ouch.
Well,
No, okay. Was it AK or Isiden that actually did that?
Did what?
Or Snow? I don't know. Whoever.
Snow is the one that was next to the. Yeah, I'm having. Look at this. If you're watching my stream right now, the buildings are completely missing here.
Oh yeah, there's actually something technical I want to mention is that.
And then if I go over here, there they are. Go ahead, Isaac.
Should I mention officer and just do it now?
Judgment call.
Judgment call.
I'll just do it now. When I noticed the render distance was being all weird and nothing was rendering, I tried switching it to Ace. I tried switching to the normal options, and every time I do that, it said that the mission was overriding it.
Yep.
That was very unfortunate. I was not able to see anything with the compound until shortly before my death by HMG. And then once I respawned on AK, I was able to see the entire compound.
Yeah, I'm honestly wondering if something is just wrong with Tanoa, because the enforced draw distance is so much further.
Load another map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you seeing bad guys?
I did not see any hostiles other than until the first few buildings started popping in once I got near the facility before I died.
Oh, 60 frames in the
guy
menu.
on the road, and then the HMG showed up. Which I killed a guy next to the HMG, and then the HMG saw me. Because someone said the gunner was down. It was not. I don't know who said it was, though.
There was 2 vehicles, though.
Oh,
one had a guy that didn't have a gun on top, but he was popping in and out, and one I think had a gun, but I'm not sure.
One definitely had a gun.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if it was another guy just popping out, or
Yeah,
if it was...
I know I had a gun because I got shot in the face by it.
So when the gunner call was happening, that was the first vehicle that was seen.
Okay.
Anything else to add, Izadane?
Not really.
Since you were also our fire team leader, we will skip the fire team brief and we'll go in alphabetic order. We'll start with Icarus.
Let's just say the frames were with me this time.
The frames were with me.
Maybe you just stole all of our frames.
May the frames be with you. Always.
That's our new saying, guys.
Quote it.
Let's see. overall, the mission was nice. To adapt to the disappearing and just non-existent buildings and AI. Whenever they would fire at us, they would be like, the usual ground effects. If they were laying down, you could see where they were at. You just couldn't see them.
60 frames. Holy shit. What?
Let's see.
Stratus has 60 frames.
I'm really straining right now, but I've got a killer headache. Yeah, mission was good. Communication was better than most. AI was derpy, which is good because it's Black Order. Was there actually a third faction there, or was that just a...
There was a mercenary group that was trying to take advantage of the strike you guys were doing on Black Order.
And it was them that launched the missile at the third helo?
I don't know where that was not them. I don't know where that rocket came from and who fired it.
They had rockets, and they
did, but those guys were completely the opposite direction. It was almost the only guys that were out there. Yeah, I'm getting 60 frames in Zeus too. Check this out. Yeah, something's wrong with Tanoa. The only guys that were in that general vicinity that fired a rocket at that helicopter, or at least where that shot came from, there were just civilians out there. There were no Op 4, Green 4, Blue 4, nothing else was out there. It was just civilians. So I don't know where that rocket came from. Apparently a civilian picked a rocket launcher up. They were adapting. This is an old terrain that still has the Nimitz on it.
Well, I mean, when I saw the rocket come in, first, it shot up in the air and then went right down and landed in front of Nillers.
Yeah.
And then I actually saw a guy sitting out there with a launcher. Then that's when I started calling up, because he looked weird to me. He had different camo and stuff like that.
Yeah, I left and joined a mercenary group, and I decided to help you guys out.
Oh, that was it.
I knew it.
You went into spectator and was spawning missiles.
What else you got, Icarus?
Honestly, not much else I can add. I can't really think at the moment.
No, no worries, man. I
It
know
was,
feeling
it was good. It was good. Frames were a bit chopped, but that's nothing we can really do about that.
Yeah. Luzon.
So,
other than the performance issues, we know we all had them.
Well, it kind of coincides with the performance issues. Being that this was a Black Order mission, I feel like it was very, very dumbed down because of our issues we had, technically.
I think the frames were even affecting the AI, to be honest with you.
This felt, knowing what we've gone up against the Black Order before, this felt really easy.
Yeah, and there actually weren't that many guys. I mean, there was a good number of guys, but for what was there, it should have been a lot more difficult than it actually was.
I'm just going to say I'm
the Jones device is back.
Say again?
It's nice to see the Jones device is back, and it infected all of us. We're all have red eyes.
The Jones device is back.
The red eyes are still amazing. I don't know.
I was the only one without red eyes, so I'm not infected.
Not yet. Not as a recruit yet.
I'll never be infected.
I really don't have much to add. I mean, it was very difficult going through the whole process, but I think we could have done a lot more engagement hadn't we had. I mean, it all stems around the FPS issues. As for that, squad movements were good, but they were choppy. Communication went fairly well, especially when we separated out. I have stuff for AK after stream. But yeah, all in all, I really don't have too much to add because there's really not much that actually happened.
All right. Nillers.
I'm the last person? Or is it C and Snow? Oh, okay.
S goes after N.
Well,
so
unless you want to go last, you have that prerogative.
No, I don't care. So yes, obvious. I think the reason we kind of liked the mission was, as Luz said, very simply, it was dumbed down, or the objective itself was very simple. It was a simple get in, destroy it, and get out. And because things were choppy, because that AI was affected, obviously, I think that helped in that. I think a couple things we did helped out as well. Number one, that we were in two different sides of the valley, which helps us engage both directions, basically. I don't know there was no point I was going to be able to get to the other side once I was grouped up with blue, but I think that helped in providing some both sides cover as we engage the compound. And I have some theories that I need to test out about why things weren't rendering at distance. But I think it has something to do with the latest ACE updates. But I'll have to play with that, and that should be fixed. But we know Tanoa, we're not going back there until that's fixed. But it also could have been, just thinking about it now, it could have been something wacko when we set the map different, but who knows? It could be that. I'll play around with that as well.
I'd think Stratus would have the same symptoms if that was the case, though.
Well, I mean, it could have been a freak load when it loaded. It was, but
who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll play with it.
But until then, Tanoa is off the list, which is sad.
Remind me later. I would like people to test out the Alive server, because same mission parameters over there as this server. So, and if the
I was on it earlier and it was fine.
It was fine. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Don't know. We'll play with it. Go ahead, Noah. Let's get through this.
And
can we just skip Millers?
Oh wow!
Ouch.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think in short, there's. It's hard to judge from a perspective of how well we did when everything was going weird. Like, I died once, but that's because I was determined to shoot a guy with like 6 frames, and I was just standing in the open to do it. So I think the whole dynamic of the game, the situation would have been different had it been on normal frames and normal performance. But with the amount of people that were engaging and stuff like that, it was very small. So I think that helped. I mean, it was, like I said, a very simple go in, go out. From a like leadership standpoint, we don't have a lot of guys, so I mean, I feel like it was fairly well managed for what we had. And then I think there's little things we can all improve on, take away and improve on, but I don't have a lot to judge because there's so much shit that happened.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
Sea Captain, you're very brief amount of time in the mission, but
yeah, sorry.
Totally understandable. Don't worry about it.
See, but I did watch the stream some of it.
Did you hear the 9,000 people before you that said we all had the same issue, so it's not your fault?
See, go ahead and tell them about what issues you had. Because I don't know what happened.
I had to throw up. And I threw up Sunny D in the toilet, so that's cool.
Alrighty then.
What flavor?
It tasted like Sunny D, just a regular kind.
How did you not clip your landing gear?
No, it tasted like actual Sunny D, so it wasn't like it was unpleasant, but it wasn't.
Okay, I want a full write-up after
this,
but
can we focus on the mission debrief?
Okay. But from what I saw, we were walking, and I tried my best to keep formation, but I mean I was falling behind because I was second. But and then I ended up catching up with not catching up, but like falling back with the back team or whatever, the regular squad. The regular dudes, not those blue fuckers.
Oh shit!
I can't help that I walk at 30 miles an hour.
I know, right? Anyway, we all kept formation, so that was nice. And then I had to go, and then from what I saw from the stream, you guys were on Overwatch on the Valley, but on both sides. That's when I started to join in. Fuck.
And he's gone again. He's sick.
Anything else, C?
You guys did actually very well from what I saw. Nice shot on the helicopter AK. You did really good.
That was me.
That was Izzadane.
No, it was AK.
It was definitely me.
Oh, credit goes to me.
Need someone to clip that in Twitch right now.
Alright, next time AK is going to be flying a helicopter and he'll get shot down by a mysterious missile.
Yep.
It'll be me.
No, it's gonna be me. My own rocket killed me, knowing my luck.
You're gonna be an attack helicopter and you lock on to another attack helicopter and goes around and misses and then it hits you in the face.
Yep.
But does he identify as an attack helicopter? Anyway.
Right, can I have a helicopter?
All done.
Oh, I didn't realize you were on here, Luce. Hang on.
I've been on the boat for a while.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Much longer.
You all set, C? Anything else to add?
All good.
All right, Snow Reaper.
Pass.
No. Snow Reaper.
You're last, sir.
I shadow what everybody else said. Mainly just the frame rate issues, kind of just running around. But that's off-stream stuff. Fun little mission, though. Quick. Nah, I don't know about the monocle thing. I don't know if I'm going to use that again for night vision.
Hey, you know that's all night vision is going to be like that now, though, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I think it would be better if we had actual frames because I think that was also fucking with us.
Yep, totally.
Like the night vision is a little different, but it's not crazy. Like I don't know. I feel like it was impacted by that as well.
Well, to know what all night vision is just super
Yes.
bright.
Yes. And I'm dying.
I think an issue with the night vision is we always do it early morning, so by the time we actually get to our mission site, the sun's already up, so night vision's useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was originally going to do this as a straight up night mission, but then
Hell happened.
Hell happened, so it ended up being a morning one. In case the problem was the night vision, the new Ace night vision. So, does anyone else have anything to add?
So how did that civilian blow up? Because I know he didn't have a vest on him.
He did not have a vest. That was Zeus interaction for punishment for interacting with a civilian.
We were told to condemn. We were given strict orders to if we encounter civilian, we are to.
You're
told to detain him.
and that's your squad lead's fault because the squad lead, the orders he heard was to avoid civilians at all costs.
I'm going to remember this, AK.
Fake news.
Okay, another question. How did I live?
I have no idea.
I was literally
I'm
right
just
on top
glad
of it.
I was behind the building because I had a feeling he might go kaboom, and he did.
I'm going to remember this. I'm not going up to anybody again.
Even enemy.
Even enemies.
Or friendly.
Yep.
Or friendly. Fuck
So what
everybody.
happened? I walked up to AK and AK exploded. It was ridiculous. I'm so pissed.
All right, gentlemen.
We were
Good mission. I'm going to close the stream here. So those of you who have stuck with us for this mission, thanks for joining us this week. We'll be back again. Dragonfly game. I have to mention this so you guys can hear this. So throughout the entire stream, a particular civilian was remembered. We named him the Shade Guy or the sunglasses guy. And he died very early on in the mission. In fact, that's the guy that dropped the grenade and exploded when Snow was there. So throughout the entire mission, Sunglasses Guy or Shade Guy was remembered. And it was determined that a new faction of sunglass-wearing civilians will rise up and avenge his death. So you have to remember that for future missions. But anyway,
anyone with sunglasses gets shot.
Anyone with sunglasses is an enemy. All right, so those of you that stuck with us this week, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate your support. Really appreciate you watching. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. We'll see you again next Thursday for another Arma 3 Zeus mission. You'll see me throughout the week with various other games, ETS2, and everything else I'm playing.
Gang Beast.
Gang Beast would be nice, possibly. That would be nice.
I'll get it.
My summer car.
My Summer Car, I'll be playing that for sure. But thanks again, guys. We really appreciate your support. We'll see you next time. This has been Funa from Multiplayer Gamers for the team. Have a good night.